It's been the home of the Chiefs since 1972. GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Los Angeles Rams and the Kansas City Chiefs. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen with you. That's Harrison Butker set to get things started. Off we go from Kansas City. Not bad on the return. Out past the 30-yard line. Some breathing room for the offense as they begin drive one. To throw right away is Stafford. That's right side. He's got Ferguson. And he's out of bounds, up close to the 45-yard line. A gain of 14. Good sign to start the game with a first down. Stafford going to tap this one forward. He's trying to get around the corner, but can't. Going to be run down behind the line. A completion, yes. A loss of yardage, yes as well. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. On the ground, former Notre Damer Kyren Williams. And some good blocking. Springing up. A gain of 9 as we get to third down. A gain of 9. Brings up third down. Play action now for Stafford. That one on target to Williams. He's got it. 17 yards on that play. First down, L.A.
It's a gain of 17.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. But think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
He's hit before he can get rid of it. And down he goes.
And after allowing a chunk play on that previous down, nice job there settling in. They make a big play of their own, and they get him down for a sack.
Now a second down throw for Stafford. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard. It sets up third down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Hit as he throws. That one will fall to the turf, and it's incomplete. The pressure too much to get away from that time. Good third down stop, and it sets up fourth down.
Harrison Beavis on for the Rams field goal. A 55-yard attempt.
And this is no good. Could not get it on target. And this will remain a scoreless ball game.
And this is tough here on the opening drive, because sometimes when you miss one early, we've seen head coaches change how they approach fourth down situations. Is he going to get as many chances here? We're going to find out throughout the rest of the game.
Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. Off the play action, here's Fields. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Travis Kelce, the intended target. It's second down.
Contrary to what all of the fans at home think, I don't have rooting interest in any of these games. But as you know, when it comes to tight ends, there's no bigger fan than this guy right here. I want to see them be able to connect, especially on those big plays downfield.
Second and 10. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. He's got his tight end. That's Travis Kelce. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. The future Hall of Famers connect. Mahomes to Kelce one more time for a Chiefs first down.
So think back to earlier in the week, Mike, and they told us they want to get him going here early and often. So I'd expect plenty of passes to head his way as this game unfolds.
And they'll take this forward for a couple. It'll be second down.
So they try to throw a little bit of a curveball. We see him throw it to this guy a lot. Now, in this case, they hand it to him, thinking they can catch the defense off guard and generate a big play. And let's give a lot of credit to the defense. They were ready for it, they were prepared for it, and they held it to a modest gain.
Mahomes now on second down. To the right side, hauled in by Kelce. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
Third and short. Here's Patrick. Contact as he delivered it there, and the pass is incomplete. Good job defensively to make sure he could not find the throwing lane, and it sets up fourth down.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
And he cannot get the throw off. He's going to be sacked, and they will turn it over on down.
So the key to this fourth down stop defensively was their ability to flush the quarterback out of the pocket. Anytime you can do that, you shrink the field, you limit.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. That is George Karlaftis getting in there to drop him. It'll be a loss of 7 to start this drive. Stafford down on second down. That that ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a third down. From the shotgun, it's Stafford. And this is going to be incomplete. That is a letdown there. Pass looked to be on target. No catch. And now fourth down. Evans with the punt sends it away. Here's Remigio. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
It's a three tight end look as they have it first and 10. Now a pitch to Walker. And some good running there. He'll fall forward for about 7.
Turner on the tackle. A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3 at the 30-yard line.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's second down and 3. We'll keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. And that's going to be a Chiefs first down as the tackle is made just shy of the 40s.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on third down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in third down. I want to get all of my conversions on first and second down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs.
That's complete to Royal. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
This drive started to take some nice shape. Another first and 10 here. Throwing is Mahomes. That is taken in left side by Thornton. Terrific play all the way around. Finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. On the return, it's Tyler Scott. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
A first down throw for Stafford. The pressure gets there. Down he goes. Back inside the 20-yard line.
Loss of 8 yards. It's second down.
1 quarter in the books. 7-0 is our score. We'll be back in Kansas City after this. Second quarter now. Rams in control of the football. And they are facing a second and long. A give, and here comes Williams. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up third down.
Brought down by Nick Bolton. A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
Working out of the gun, Stafford. He gets this complete, finding Adams. Still going. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 81 yards. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The extra point try forthcoming. That one off the left upright, but it bounds in. High degree of difficulty, but the doink gets a point. So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. Now return coming from the 7. Oh, and he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
Their own 29-yard line.
A first down throw for Mahomes. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And the Rams come up with the recovery. And they're going to take over once more. They have forced another first-half turnover. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They go play action with Stafford. Rolling right. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes.
Let's give credit here to this defensive game plan, because I'll tell you, these coaches have come up with a beauty. Feels like every time the offense makes an adjustment, the defense counterpunches, looks, fronts, and pressure.
I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
Not fun here. 3rd and a lot. Out of the gun, Stafford. Unloads downfield, looking for Nakua.
You know, there's so many key factors that allow a play like this, Mike, to have so much success. And, of course, like anything, it starts with the quarterback being accurate. It's such a big part of NFL football right now is the run after the catch. But the accuracy of the ball allows the receiver to turn into a runner after securing the catch. So great job there by the quarterback. And then sometimes it's just a foot race to the pylon, and speed kills. And wide receiver gets the ball, secures it, and he does the rest.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there.
Their own 21-yard line.
On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. Pass caught right side by Thornton. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. Quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
And And that's going to be a Chiefs first down as the tackle is made just shy of the 40.
And the ability to continue to sustain these drives and maintain possession, these third downs are so critical, Mike, because every time an offensive play caller gets a fresh set of downs to work with, there's just more opportunities to continue to try to strike deep and go to score.
So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. He'll get this complete to Worthy. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
They'll take this forward for about 5.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 5. Now they'll pitch it out here. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line.
So much of what makes a toss play so good is it allows you to get the ball on the perimeter of the defense really quickly, and it doesn't stress all of your backside blocking. But on the downside, it does get your running back running east and west. They're running sideways.
And he'll be taken down. They got him back at midfield. That is Trent McDuffie that time. Not usually a big sack man, but getting the job done there. On 4th down, the Chiefs send out Matt Araiza to punt. Trying for the old school coffin corner. That's pretty close out of bounds. They're going to mark it at the 5-yard line. Well done. Now a first down throw for Stafford. Here's a screen set up to Williams. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half. They face 2nd down, 8 yards to go. From the gun, here's Stafford. Oh, he's taken down. Dangerous spot there, so close to the goal line. But they will mark him at the 1. Now KC going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. Talk things over before 3rd down. From his own end zone, it's Stafford. Down the field, but it falls incomplete.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that first down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football.
At the Rams' 49-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Mahomes. That's caught. It's Kenneth Walker. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
On 2nd down, Walker. And they'll take this down inside the 35. A gain of 11 on that one. And the Chiefs have a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
To throw is Mahomes. This caught right side by Worthy. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. It'll be first and goal after a pickup of 27.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
A chance here to draw level before the break. It's first and goal. Walker will take this one in. It's a Chiefs touchdown.
Some of these old school analysts and coaches, they might sit up here, Mike, and say, why are you lining in the shotgun inside the 5? But depending on your system, when they want to spread you out on the goal line and make you defend every blade of grass, the ability to be in the gun really helps tie the run game and the pass game. This time they decide to keep it on the ground, but don't be surprised as this game goes on. If they're in this situation again, they've got a good complementary pass.
Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts. Clock is stopped for 26 seconds until the break.
And the Rams first down.
Stafford now to throw on first down. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. Picked off by Kader Kohou. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. Now Butker to add the extra point. The kick is good. And the Chiefs have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead.
Harrison Butker to kick off
Halftime coming close. And not much time left as this one is kicked away. Scott now on the return.
The Rams take over first and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
On first and 10, Stafford lets this one go. Looking for Scott. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
It's now second and 10.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
See what they have for second and 10. Not wanting to take a chance this time. He'll keep this one on the ground. And he's going to be out of bounds. Triple zeros up there on the clock. We have reached the end of the first half. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
This drive starts on the ground with Walker. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
From the 29, here's second and 4. Here's Mahomes. To the left side in the hands of Rice. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's a gain of 23
Mahomes
yards.
finding Rice for the Kansas City first down.
City Chiefs, first down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. They go right back to Rice. He's got it again. And they'll take this down inside the 35. 17 yards as they hook up again and pick up the first.
First down. First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
To throw is Mahomes. Open man is Thornton. He's got it. Butker now for the point after.
Harrison Butker on for the point after.
His kick is good. And the Chiefs have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game.
14. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. On the return, this is Blake Corum. Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
The drive begins with a run by Williams. Now look up, see a defender all over him. Stop them behind the line of scrimmage.
A loss of 2.
Here's a second and 12.
At the 21-yard line.
Here's Stafford. A throw complete to Scott. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. Trying to claw their way back into this one, and that'll help. It's a first down. Throwing, Stafford. Right side, complete to Nakua. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
At the 45-yard
Ball
line.
spotted at the 45. Here's second and 3. A shotgun snap to Stafford. To the left side, and Adams has it. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
Devontae Adams.
A big play and a much-needed one as well. 31 yards. To the air again. Stafford. That's out wide. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. It looks like the Chiefs have it, and it is Kansas City ball. Any turnover down here hurts, Greg. These feel even worse because you have the reception. Looks like you're going to gain yardage, and then the fumble and the turnover, the defense takes the ball.
And they got exactly what they wanted out of the pass play, Mike. They're able to make the completion, but now as the ball carrier, you cannot be thinking, oh, I have to score, get it in the end zone. You still have to protect the ball. He doesn't. The ball gets knocked free, and the defense creates a huge turnover.
And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
The tackle made at the 12-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up second and 8.
Look him up on a second down and 8. Once again, it's Walker. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So third down forthcoming.
At the 14-yard line. It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Motion man is Rice. Mahomes going to throw here on third down. Over the middle, it's intercepted. Picked off by Nathan Landman. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone. Working out of the gun, Stafford. That is over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Nick Bolton.
Stafford's pass intercepted. The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 7-yard line.
Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on 1st down. That one swung out wide to Walker. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5 at the 12-yard line.
They go play action with Mahomes. Working the right side, taken in by Rice. And he's going to have this one up near the 28. Mahomes finding Rice for the Kansas City 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Now they'll set up to throw. Got a man over the middle. It's Worthy. He's close to a 1st down. Just gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
Bold decision there by this quarterback to attack a guy who's already made you pay for challenging him earlier today. He trusted his guy to not only win, but to defeat man coverage, and I think he got away with one there.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd down and a yard. A fake to Walker, and now Mahomes. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Xavier Worthy there. 3rd down coming up. Right back to the air for Mahomes. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're...
Oh, look at this. It's a fake. And he's going to be close to a 1st down, but he's not going to get there. It nearly worked out. Instead, they turn it over on downs. First down, Stafford. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
On 2nd down, here's Stafford. That'll be caught by the running back, Williams. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
A gain of 11 on the play. 1st down, Rams.
A first down throw for Stafford. To the goal line and in. Davante Adams. Touchdown, Los Angeles. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. Nevis, good on the extra point. And the Rams are back to within 7. It's 28-21. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Mahomes from out of the pistol. He'll throw. That is taken in left side by Thornton. So both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the third quarter. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 5. On play action, it's Mahomes. The second down throw is incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Third down, they need 5. They'll send Worthy in motion. Third and short. Here's Patrick. They'll try to set up the screen here with Walker. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down mark. On now is Ariza to punt it away. And he'll get a few yards on this return. A pass the 15-yard line.
The Rams take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Play action now for Stafford. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down.
First down.
And he's out of bounds. Gain of 4. It'll bring up second down.
Tyler Scott. Out of bounds at the 41-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
Out of the gun, Stafford. And that ball in and out of his hands. It is incomplete. I might tell you after the game, he should have come up with that one. He doesn't, and now third down comes up.
6 yards to go.
From the shotgun, it's Stafford. That's thrown right side, but incomplete. Tyler Higbee was the intended receiver. And it's going to lead to a fourth down. The Rams punting unit coming out. They forced a punt, trailing here in the fourth quarter. And this will not turn out to be a good return. Forced backwards, and they get it out of bounds.
At their own 6-yard line.
They'll run here with Walker. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
Ball carrier. Brought down at his own 8-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up second and
This will be
9.
second and 9. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Third down and 9. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. He'll get this complete to Worthy. 14 yards on that pass play there. Good for a Chiefs first down.
And what a clutch throw here on third down to keep this drive alive. Now, in a perfect world, they'd love to go down there and get points, but at a bare minimum, milk the clock, leave the least amount of time possible if you do have to give the ball back to your opponent. And if you're this defense, it feels like the time to get off the field is right now.
And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another first down.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
They'll send Worthy in motion. From the gun, here's the give to Walker. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Shotgun run now with Walker. And this is a slight improvement over the previous. They're not going to lose yardage, but not gaining any either. It's third down.
Well, now this brings up third down, Mike, and a really tough call for this coach. Does he want to remain aggressive, put the ball in the air, and try to keep this offense on the field? Or can he be a little more conservative, not be afraid to punt the ball away, and hope his defense can finish this game out?
On third down, Mahomes. A short throw taken in by Kelsey. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down. On now the punt team, and this one's on its way. And this is going to pin him back. It's out of bounds inside the 10.
At their own 7-yard line.
Here's first down. From the gun, here's Stafford. That is hard. Into space. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 93 yards. Touchdown, Rams.
For the extra point.
The kick is good, and that will tie this game here in the fourth quarter. All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 23-yard line.
Here's first and 10. On the ground, it's Walker. And he's going to be taken down. And that will take us to the 2-minute warning. Second down, they need 2 yards. They'll drop to throw. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. That's caught! A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. Past midfield. They're going to be set up with a short field. What a tremendous kick return.
It's always nice as an offense when you can get a lift from special teams, and that was truly a team effort. I mean, you can see it's great blocking that gave him the initial seam, and he took advantage of it. That was really well done.
That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. Davante Adams, the intended receiver, and it'll bring up second down. On the ground, Williams. Oh, what an effort from the defense. They forced their way in there, get the stop, and a loss of about 2 yards.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on third down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on first and second down to gain positive yards. Stay on track, because you don't want to be in third and pass too often in today's NFL.
That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on fourth down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation. And right now, this quarterback needs to make his best throw in the biggest moment of the game.
And he will go down under the pressure. They got him. That puts a serious dent into any chances of mounting a comeback. They'll turn it over on downs. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10. Here's a handoff to Walker. And boy, tough to bring down there. Fighting forward for a gain of 7. Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts. The stoppage comes with just over a minute to play in this one. On second down, Mahomes. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete. Travis Kelce, the intended target. And it's going to bring up a third down.
You know, there's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
Play fake. Now it's with a pressure there. He can't get a throwaway, and he's taken down. Now a timeout Rams. That's number 2. Get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to go in this one. And the Chiefs will punt the ball away as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. And that's going to work out well. Out of bounds, and they mark it inside the 5-yard line. This is first and 10. Working out of the gun, Stafford. A throw on the move is caught. And they're going to get this all the way up close to the 40-yard line.
First down, Rams.
On first and 10, Stafford. He's going to look deep for Adams. And this will be incomplete. That one targeted for Davante Adams.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense, because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, There's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Open man downfield is Higbee. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line. The Rams use their third and final timeout. Pressure time, no timeouts to stop the clock as they get set here for a big first down. Again, it's Stafford. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
So they're not going to come down with the reception, but this is actually a really good ball. So with the coverage being as tight as it was, the only place that quarterback can put the ball is high and to the outside, saying, hey, if my guy can't come down with it and keep his feet in bounds, nobody is. The last thing you want to do is miss that ball on the inside, because those are the ones that end up.
And it's a touchdown. They have gotten to within one, and a two-point conversion can give them the lead here in the final minute. And now they're going to go for two and a possible win, and the crowd rising to make this even more difficult. To the air again, Stafford. That's going to be caught. Not playing for the OT. They get the two-point conversion and take the lead here in the final minute. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Oh, yeah. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
At their own 32-yard line.
Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. They'll come up for 1st and 10. Mahomes back to the right side, hauled in by Kelsey. Now 4 seconds left, and we get a timeout call.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 39-yard line.
They'll come up now for 2nd down. They'll send Worthy in motion. One last shot now for Mahomes. And he's going to be taken down. Cannot take a sack there on that final shot downfield. It never materializes. And that is how this one will come to an end. So it's a win for the visiting Rams. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. In the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. That